On behalf of the Foundation for Human Rights, I would like to welcome you to this occasion today. This month we celebrate Youth Month, and what we intend to do today is to have a conversation with young people and amongst young people.
I think that it has become increasingly clear that there's a number of issues affecting youth. I think that in most instances we always want to say that the issues that the past generation was facing is not particular to the youth of today, but I think that if we look at the youth of today, I think they still face a number of the issues, although in more subtle ways and more sort of invasive ways. And I think that issues around sort of race, identity, culture, where do I fit into society in terms of my class, in terms of the economic dispensation, what are my prospects, what are my future, etc. Those are very important issues. I think it's important for young people to discuss these issues and also to actually look at how they can address it within a rights framework, because I think that what is important is that we're not only looking at how things impact on the individual, but also how through the change of values, change of ideas, etc., we can actually impact on society.
Forward with education, forward.
They will tell you you are the born-free generation. You hear it all the time. There is no such thing as a born-free. As long as there is any injustice in our country, you are not free. As long as there is any community that doesn't have water, children without textbooks, youth that are unemployed, you are not free. It is your duty to be like those youth, lead the fight. How are we changing this?
How can we regain that political conscientization they had at that time?
Let us fight with our mindset of kings who think legacy, who think of other beings. Let us fight with our hands clenched but our hearts pure, knowing all we need in this chaos is a cure.
What the day of today tells us, it reminds us those youngsters who paid their lives for the future. They realized that better education was the key for the future.
Shouldn't young people be concerned about school, discovering love, poetry? Isn't this the real problems of young people in normal societies? What's listening to young people here in this country? People talk about big, difficult things, adult things. Even the 76 youth, we understand it was under apartheid, okay? It was bad, we were oppressed. They had to take up this big responsibility of liberation. But is this a fair, expectation that young people should be, develop the country?
It was amazing. I've learned a lot, especially from what the speaker said. So for me, I gained a lot, yeah.
And I must say, I was very encouraged by what I heard. One often comes to meetings with perceptions. You have a perception of young people as being self-centered, which they often are, focusing on the kind of technological gadgets of modern society. But what I found is a group of young people who are inquiring, who are asking fundamental questions about the society in which they live, the problems that they face in the society, importantly articulating their desire to want to contribute towards finding solutions.
Listen, forests speak of they that lead, though label weak, strength held within their meek for earth hulks they breathe. At last he, sky carrier, cracks free, cries reigns here. Due center of those we outcast in unknowingly.
There are interns who are serving their internship with the foundation, and the entire program has been put together by them under the leadership of Malibongwe here, who made sure that everybody got here.
We burn flames in their hearts and leave permanent scars on their souls, and they reap what we sow.
Act more in action, and stop complaining and having excuses.
That's great.
It's very exciting, and I'm really happy to see all of the young people here. I do think, of course, that we need to make sure that it's not a once-off event, that you create the spaces for young people to voice what their own feelings are about the kind of country we live in. So for me, the big question is, how do we build on what we've done today, and how do we take this out to places, particularly the rural parts of our country, because I think it's important that we have that voice as well. But it was very exciting.